Black Eagle.
Zay told me he sent some shit, so.
Artificially Genuine, episode
Where we
19, part 7.
That's going by
We're
quick.
here.
Men,
Bro, we're
men,
fucking killing it.
mental health, bro.
Mental health.
Mental
November
health.
is men's mental
Huge,
health.
very important.
This is something that we want to at least encourage. Please seek help. Either a friend, a family member, a therapist. You have us. Just know that
Outreach.
life is going to be as far as you are willing to go. Just know you have us at the end of the day. But we're here today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes,
you
sir.
and
Thank you for
Neeks.
having me. Thank you, yeah.
I appreciate you so much. So let's start off with look, there's certain people that are willing to take certain risks. Some don't. But one risk that I kind of want to ask to all you gentlemen is, are you willing to take the risk to fall in love with a guaranteed heartbreak that's gonna hurt? It's gonna fucking hurt. Or never have fallen in love. Are you willing to take that heartbreak? Your thoughts?
That's deep.
Fuck, man.
Too
That's
deep.
just such a big question. Just because of all the shit that I've been through and all the relationships I've been through, I feel like if I'm getting into another relationship, it's got to be the one at this point. If it's between those two, true love with a guaranteed heartbreak or don't love at all, I'm a lover boy. I'm gonna be honest.
100%.
You sound like one motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
let's
won't-
not
it won't
lie.
a lover
You got
boy.
the risk.
You've done everything
no,
you
yeah,
could.
yeah,
I feel like you're gonna take that back to back regardless.
You're in the right room. They're all over boys in this fucking
Yeah,
room.
yes, sir.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
We're all hitting up
Yeah.
our
Okay,
exes.
so
after
Yeah.
this.
you're gonna take
For
that hit.
sure.
Joe, Neeks, what are your thoughts?
Dude, look, I'm gonna say 100%. Look, heartbreak is fucking a variable that we're gonna run into. Whether it's gonna happen or not, I feel like it's gonna happen. But it's like the way I explain about love is like there's
Let us know.
like you go into an amusement park, and you go on a ride, and it takes like an hour to get to the fucking front, and you get on the ride, and it was like this amazing ass up,
Build up.
down, great, left, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're done.
Knocks
You're like,
very
fuck,
hard.
that shit was valid. Like,
That shit was. It was worth the
cool.
wait.
It was worth the
wait.
fucking wait.
that's how I feel about love. That's how I feel about it.
That's
Because,
a nice
like,
analogy.
That's a great
That's a
simile.
nice analogy.
We
I
hit the
love that.
studio
I
with
love
that
that.
shit,
I love
dog.
that.
We gotta hit the studio, G. Don't be
I
saying
love
that shit.
I
Throw
think
that in the booth.
And then no,
I love
100%.
Neeks.
No, 100%. Like that is like what we have to go through, and it's like fall in love with the loops and the great and the up and the down. It's like that was a great ride, but there's also a bigger, better ride that's happening for you, and that's I feel on love. Like don't feel like that's the end because there's every time you end it, there's gonna be a better ride,
There's
a
a new
better
start.
amusement,
Yeah.
like better hoops and better loops. Like damn, the fact that you get to experience love and those hoops and love and that whole up and down, like that's love to me. Like don't feel like that's the end because it's always
Yeah.
continuous. It's only gonna
Yeah.
get stronger and better every time you get on the next ride.
Yeah.
For men,
Makes you appreciate
That's
it.
dope.
men.
That's dope,
For
bro.
men.
I like that. I like that.
Great
And-
All
analogy.
right,
and-
Neeks.
and so,
Do you prefer love or no love?
So just answering the question, I would be, yeah, of course, man. I feel like you definitely have to go through that love, even if you know it's heartbreak. Because I would say anyone with the right mindset would just know that, you know, as we talk about mental health, life isn't always supposed to be happy and peachy and things like that. Your bad days are you're supposed to reflect on your bad days to enjoy your good days, things like that. So it's a life lesson, right? And then another thing would be like, you know, I think I explained before, or I mentioned that, you know, sometimes like, you know, the hero and the villain are essentially the same guy. They have the same backstory. It's just one guy chose to take a different path, right? So if the hero and the villain, they both get their heart broken, you know, you can learn from it, not let that happen to other, or grow from it, and then just move on, right? And a lot of times too, sometimes it's just life is hard, right? So sometimes it's like she's not even trying to break your heart. It's just she's just doing herself, right? And so you gotta like self-reflect and be like, fuck, that's just what it is, right? And so
100.
there's a lot. There's just so there's. I feel like there's like what you went through, what you explained here. Like, bro, you're gonna be a better man from it, and I strongly agree with that. I could be wrong, but I know I'm not. But like, you know, at the end of it, you're gonna be a better man if you take from it and move like a man, right? Like, okay, yeah, that shit hurt or whatever, but like, you're gonna find another female that's gonna be like, damn, this that dude, and they're gonna match their fucking, they're gonna match it, Whatever you do, like, they're gonna be like, oh, this that motherfucker for me. I've been waiting for you, motherfucker. Where you been at?
That's
Straight the
one
fuck
thou
up.
out.
100.
That's one thou out. Me personally, I would choose love with
to.
a guaranteed heartbreak
Yeah.
because at 15, I had the biggest heartbreak. My
That's
girl,
like-
my
God
girl,
damn.
my
Know
girl
that.
broke up with me because she cheated on me with my best friend.
Fuck.
It wouldn't have put me in a
Damage.
position where like I understood women. Like, look, it's not about looks, it's not about likes, it's not about doing this and that.
But
like,
it is about that.
It is.
Sometimes,
and it
yeah,
isn't.
sometimes
It
that's
isn't.
cap.
I don't wanna
That's
say
what's
that.
crazy.
To an
That's what.
extent.
That's it is and it isn't. You're crazy. for that.
to an extent.
We know
Now,
the baseball
They
cap.
do what they
now,
want to do.
now, if you get to a certain level, we're getting to a point where like it only becomes money that controls everything around us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it does not happen for every woman. I'm not gonna disrespect everyone, but I had that experience where like, okay, I understand that. Fuck, I put myself out there. I did everything I could, but I still got dissed. Now, I'm willing to take that heartbreak so I can learn,
Yeah.
grow as a human being.
Yeah.
Because we're only here for like a good time, not a long time. And
Facts.
I'm happy I've done what I've done. As a human being, as a person, I know who I am and I'm continuing to be who I am.
It
But
makes you strong, G.
I'm a
You're
gentleman.
genuine.
I was raised a gentleman.
Strong.
I'm going to continue to be a gentleman. But if you don't like that, that's on you. I'm not mad at you, but don't get mad and don't come back at me when you find that somebody's not as genuine or a gentleman like me.
Yeah.
Don't come back. You chose to give up. That's on you.
Do you accept them when they come back?
Oh,
Because
see,
they
this is
will.
another
It's not the same mind
dude.
state.
It's different mindset.
not the
It's
main
different.
This is why I
mindset
talked
because
about the
look, I
rekindling
will
shit.
play you if you played me. You want to play that game?
Oh, you're
Don't
a
hate
petty
the player.
man.
Don't
Yeah.
hate the player.
You're a petty
Hey,
man.
hey,
You know,
hey,
it's not even about
I'm not-
playing.
no, it's about
Officer
being
Petty.
genuine.
No, it's-
but if you see me as a game, I'm gonna play that game, and you fucked
yeah,
up.
yeah, for sure.
But just know, I came at you correct, as polite gentleman as I could. But you want to play that? I'm a better player than you have been because I've been playing it longer. Because
Yeah.
women
Well-
don't know that they have a luxury of being loved by everyone versus a man that's never been loved.
Yeah, it's stuff. Well, that's why. That's
Too
why.
deep.
No, that,
So I'm gonna
Too
get that tatted.
Damn,
Too
G.
deep.
That's
Too
a
deep.
bar.
And
Write
that-
it down. That's a bar.
And too deep.
You know,
Yeah,
here's,
too
please. Let them know, please.
yeah, man. Okay, that was, bro. That I agree with a lot of what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like, at the same time, like, you know, females, it's like, I feel like as men, we do not have like. It's hard being a man, and we gotta take not necessarily a higher road, but just more of just like
Why?
No, you
not
don't.
necessarily
No,
a higher
you
road,
don't.
but just know like in a sense of like they got emotions, and we were thinking logically, so let's just
So
think
do
logically,
we.
and so,
We-
no, we
we-
think logically.
we
That's
hurt
what I'm saying.
too.
But like
We hurt
I'm
too.
just saying like yeah, we hurt too, but I'm just saying like yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I just feel like as a man, like just be tough, G. Like let's be tough, G.
My thing is, how
and-
much pain
hard,
are you
my
willing
boy.
to take?
Yeah,
Are you
exactly.
smart enough to stop in the beginning, or are you smart enough to stop at the end? How much pain are you willing to take?
Fuck.
I've been through life far enough to where like I'm not taking that shit after like a minute or two. I'm stopping you there. Now, if you want to come back and have a serious conversation, we can. But I'm not gonna play that shit.
Here's what I'm gonna say, you know, because like going on what you're saying and just what just popped in my head is like it's like the moment you try to play love like as a game, that's not the right move. You're supposed to be like how you said, be vulnerable and try to outreach, and then you know someone will connect with you, right? And sometimes you don't have that connection, but you shouldn't be moving in a way of like it's a game. You should just be like, okay, I'm like genuinely trying to see if you want to like be with me, right? Like I feel like when you move like that, you're vulnerable and you probably will get hurt, but it will lead you for better like relationships and down the road just make you a better person. I believe in that.
So you take the heartbreak over everything.
Of course, yeah.
Every
You know
time,
what?
right?
'Cause we're not
but
robots.
does that make us?
We're not robots.
Does that make us like the
weak,
the
the
weaker?
weak,
Like we want love. Like I'm getting excited for you and you talking to your girl. Like I want to get her
Everyone
this.
should
And I'm
want
like,
love,
yo,
though, dog.
that's. I want to experience that one day when I get to my girl. Like I want to get her a ring. I want to get her that. But it's like I'm
me ask
getting
you this.
excited for him. Like, are we gonna experience that?
Let me ask you this though, like just a general question. Like, do you feel like we should all be like everyone should find someone they could love, right?
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
no?
for sure.
You
Yeah.
can't till you get fucking shitted on. That's my
Yeah.
thing. It's like,
But
okay,
like you shouldn't like
that's what
like
brings
let's
me
say
to, like,
like the
you're
hero
giving
and the villain,
the
the hero and the
right-
villain.
you're giving the right amount of energy
tough.
to the wrong person.
But don't let
But
that.
the
That's
wrong
my
person
shit.
feels so
but
good.
Here's, let me ask you this though, Laura. Let me tell you
boy's
this: that you gave that energy. It's not like they forced you.
Love
So
that
you
shit.
you got to be more selective.
Yeah,
and be,
because
and like
we're
I said,
genuine
playing
about it.
chess and realize like so it's tough, man. It is tough, and I'm not saying it's easy, but don't let bad experiences change who you are.
and I'm not,
say, right?
but they also have a choice how to reject us. They can be cruel about it.
It's not about that though. We shouldn't be focusing on about that though. All right, or no?
But they could destroy us though.
Yeah,
But only if
and
you're
they don't
good, though.
They don't
Usually
see
do.
it.
Only
They
if you
don't-
give them that power.
They don't see
Only
it.
if
They
you
don't
give
see it
them
till it's
that
too far.
power.
I throw up.
But like that's my girl. Hey, but
fucking
just
hurt.
know, I've given myself time and time again. I've recognized it in different variances. So we're like, I understand why maybe I'm not the best one for them, but I do put myself out there, and I do understand why they're doing what they're doing, because I may not be their selective type. Because at the end of the day, we're humans, just like animals.
Hey,
you want the
hypergamy.
best of the
You know,
best.
exactly.
You
I was
want
gonna
the
say
best of
that.
the
It
best.
always
You
is
want the
it's
best
like,
of the
They're
best.
not gonna settle if they don't have to fucking settle.
Yeah.
Because nowadays they
should
have
they though?
Instagram,
Should they?
they can
Damn,
do it.
G, you hit
They
it,
can
G.
hit up whatever they want.
That's all
Because
it is,
we're
yeah.
not gonna end this podcast on 7. Tune in. Part 8. We'll be right back. Artificially
That was
genuine.
done. We're
that
not
was
done.
lit. That was lit.
Still going.
That was lit, dog. I fucks with that last one, dog. All of them, but.
Like it all.
Zay told me he sent some shit, so been working on some man shit. Yeah, club in the morning, off like 2. Sip champagne when we talk about views and cut like us. We stuck in the trap. Steak ain't rare, so we sending it back. All of my brothers are rare, can't cap. The money was quick, now we sending a few. I'm down by the 100, we starting to shoot. I hit 21, just watch how we move. PR in my blood.